Report on NASA's economic impact and projected growth by 2031. Date: January 28, 2025.
Summary: NASA's Economic Impact Report reveals a significant contribution of $75.6 billion to the U.S. economy in FY 2023, largely attributed to its Moon to Mars initiative and climate research investments. The report anticipates a 50% growth in the space, robotics, and agriculture sectors by 2031, fueled by a $10 billion investment.
1. Introduction.
NASA, the United States' premier agency for space exploration and aeronautics, plays a pivotal role not only in advancing scientific knowledge but also in stimulating economic activity across various sectors. The latest report from NASA, conducted by the Natalie P. Voorhees Center at the University of Illinois at Chicago, outlines the agency's substantial economic impact for fiscal year 2023 and projects future growth driven by strategic investments.
2. Economic output and job creation.
In FY 2023, NASA's initiatives resulted in an estimated economic output of $75.6 billion, supporting approximately 803 jobs across the country. Each job directly created by NASA leads to an additional 16 jobs in the broader economy, demonstrating a significant multiplier effect. The agency's procurement activities alone reached $23.3 billion, benefiting a wide range of industries and contributing to local economies. The average annual income for positions associated with NASA was reported at $90,547, notably higher than the national average of $73,416. This highlights NASA's role in fostering a highly skilled workforce and encouraging innovation-driven careers.
3. Sector contributions.
NASA's Moon to Mars initiative emerged as a key driver of economic impact, accounting for 32% of the total output, with a contribution of $23.8 billion in support for approximately 96,479 jobs. Additionally, investments in climate change research constituted 11% of the overall impact, with expenditures totaling $2.4 billion in FY 2023. The Moon to Mars initiative aims to establish a long-term human presence on the Moon, which will inform future missions to Mars. This strategy not only advances scientific goals but also catalyzes economic growth in related sectors.
4. Tax revenue generation.
NASA's operations generated an estimated $9.6 billion in federal, state, and local taxes. This revenue is vital for enhancing public services and infrastructure, further amplifying NASA's contributions to national and local economies.
5. Geographic economic impact.
The economic benefits of NASA's activities are felt nationwide, with states like California, Texas, Florida, and Alabama experiencing concentrated impacts due to the presence of NASA centers and facilities. The report indicates that 45 states saw an economic impact exceeding $10 million, with 8 states surpassing $1 billion in benefits. 6. Projected growth and future investments. Looking ahead, NASA's commitment to investing an additional $10 billion is expected to spur a 50% growth in the space, robotics, and agriculture sectors by 2031. This investment is designed to foster innovation and job creation, particularly in fields that align with NASA's strategic objectives. 7. Conclusion. NASA's Economic Impact Report illustrates the agency's dual role in advancing space exploration and driving economic growth. The anticipated growth in the space, robotics, and agriculture sectors underscores the importance of continued investment in these areas, which will not only support job creation and innovation but also enhance the U.S.'s competitive edge in the global economy. As the agency embarks on its next chapter of exploration, it remains committed to enhancing the quality of life for Americans through scientific progress and economic development.
Key takeaways. Total economic impact, $75.6 billion in FY 2023. Jobs supported, 304,803 jobs. Average salary, $90,547. Projected growth by 2031,
50% growth in space robotics
and agriculture sectors. Investment, $10 billion to stimulate future economic growth.
This report not only affirms NASA's crucial role in shaping the future of space exploration but also highlights its significant contributions to the U.S. economy, making it a cornerstone of innovation and job creation. The content presents a comprehensive analysis of NASA's economic impact, particularly focusing on its initiatives like the Moon to Mars program and climate research.
Here are some counterintuitive insights derived from the provided information. 1. Higher job multiplier. The report mentions that every NASA job supports approximately 16 additional jobs across the wider economy. This is a significantly higher multiplier than what is typically observed in other sectors, where a common ratio might be closer to 1.5 to 3 additional jobs per direct job created. This suggests that NASA's activities result in a more extensive ripple effect throughout the economy than many traditional industries. 2. Disproportionate tax revenue generation. Despite being a government agency, NASA generates substantial tax revenue, estimated at $9.6 billion, which is higher than the tax revenue generated by many private sector entities. This highlights an interesting counterintuitive notion that government investments in science and technology can yield significant returns in tax revenue, effectively benefiting public services and infrastructure. 3. Economic impact versus budget size. NASA's budget for FY 2023 was reported at approximately $25.4 billion. Yet the economic output attributed to its activities reached $75.6 billion. This 3-to-1 output-to-budget ratio is strikingly high and suggests that investments in space exploration and associated technologies may generate greater economic returns than many conventional government programs or even private sector investments. For sectoral growth projection, the projected 50% growth in the space robotics and agriculture sectors by 2031 resulting from a $10 billion investment may seem modest compared to the anticipated returns of the Moon to Mars initiative and NASA's broader economic contributions. This indicates that relatively small investments in cutting-edge sectors can lead to significant growth, particularly in emerging technologies that may not yet be fully realized. 5. Geographical economic concentration. The economic benefits of NASA's investments are heavily concentrated in specific states like California, Texas, and Florida. While one might expect a more uniform distribution of economic impact across the country, the data shows that states with NASA facilities experience disproportionately high benefits, suggesting that geographic proximity to innovation hubs can lead to greater economic advantages. 6. High average salaries compared to national averages. The average annual income for NASA-related positions is $90,547, which is significantly higher than the national average of $73,416. This counterintuitive finding underscores the notion that government jobs, particularly in specialized fields like aerospace and technology, can offer competitive salaries that rival or exceed private sector compensation, challenging the stereotype of government work being less lucrative. 7. Impact of climate research investments. While climate change is often viewed as a burden on the economy due to the costs associated with mitigating its effects, NASA's investment in climate research has been shown to contribute positively to economic output. The report indicates that investments in climate research accounted for 11% of NASA's total economic impact, suggesting that addressing climate issues can also drive economic activity and job creation. 8. NASA as a catalyst for innovation beyond space. The report highlights how NASA's technological advancements and research yield significant benefits beyond space exploration, contributing to various sectors such as scientific research, development services, and even transportation. This indicates that investment in space programs can have unexpected positive consequences for seemingly unrelated industries, fostering broader innovation. These counterintuitive points illustrate that NASA's operations not only advance scientific knowledge and exploration but also yield profound economic benefits that might not be immediately apparent. The interplay between government investment, technological advancement, and economic growth underscores the multifaceted impact of NASA's initiatives on the broader economy.
The Economic Impact Report released by NASA, which outlines a projected 50% growth in the space, robotics, and agriculture sectors by 2031 due to a $10 billion investment,
presents numerous insights that may be overlooked by many readers. Here are the critical elements of the report that warrant further examination. 1. Multiplier effect beyond job creation. The report emphasizes a significant multiplier effect where every dollar generated by NASA's activities results in an estimated additional $8 in the economy.
This multiplier effect is not just about job creation but also includes the broader economic implications of increased spending, investment in local businesses, and enhancement of services. Understanding this aspect is vital as it highlights how investments in NASA can lead to exponential economic growth, benefiting not just direct employees but also local communities and industries that supply goods and services to NASA. 2. Sector-specific growth projections. The projected 50% growth in the space, robotics, and agriculture sectors by 2031 is noteworthy. What is often overlooked is the interconnectedness of these sectors. For instance, advancements in robotics can enhance agricultural productivity through precision farming technologies, while space exploration can lead to innovations in satellite technologies that support agricultural monitoring. The significance lies in recognizing that these sectors are not isolated. Their growth can lead to comprehensive advancements across multiple industries, a factor that could drive synergies and innovation clusters. 3. NASA's role in climate research. While many focus on NASA's contributions to space exploration, its investments in climate change research also accounted for 11% of its overall economic impact. This aspect is crucial as it ties into global conversations about sustainability and environmental stewardship. The implications of climate research extend beyond immediate economic benefits. They also foster long-term societal resilience against climate change, making it a critical area of investment that can enhance the quality of life and economic stability over time. For a geographical economic impact, the report highlights how states hosting NASA centers, such as California, Texas, Florida, and Alabama, experience concentrated economic benefits. However, the ripple effects of NASA's work extend to all 50 states, with significant contributions to local economies through procurement activities. This geographical distribution of impact underscores the importance of federal investments in space and technology as a means to stimulate economic growth across diverse regions, not just in traditional aerospace hubs. 5. High wages and skilled workforce. The average annual income for NASA-related positions is substantially higher than the national average, which underscores the agency's role in cultivating a highly skilled workforce. This aspect is significant because it suggests that investments in NASA not only create jobs but also elevate the standard of living for individuals within the industry. Moreover, this high wage level can attract talent from various fields, further enhancing innovation and competitiveness in the U.S. economy. 6. Public services funding through tax revenue. The report states that NASA's operations generated an estimated $9.6 billion in tax revenues. This figure is significant because it illustrates how federal investments can have a direct impact on public services and infrastructure. The ability of NASA to contribute to the tax base demonstrates that investments in science and technology can yield broader societal benefits, reinforcing the argument for continued support of such initiatives. 7. Partnerships and spin-offs. NASA's extensive network of partnerships, both domestic and international, facilitates knowledge transfer and innovation across sectors. The existence of 644 active international agreements and thousands of domestic partnerships indicates that NASA's influence extends beyond its own projects, fostering a collaborative environment that benefits various industries. Additionally, the report highlights NASA's spin-offs, which show how technology developed for space exploration can lead to practical applications on Earth, further emphasizing the agency's role in driving innovation across multiple domains. 8. Focus on emerging technologies. The report notes that NASA's investments are not just in existing technologies but are also paving the way for emerging technologies in areas such as artificial intelligence, robotics, and sustainable practices in agriculture.
This forward-looking investment approach is significant as it positions the U.S. at the forefront of technological advancements, which is crucial for maintaining competitive advantage in a rapidly evolving global economy. In conclusion, the overlooked aspects of NASA's Economic Impact Report highlight the multifaceted benefits of investing in space exploration and research. From the significant multiplier effects and sector-specific growth to the implications for climate research and public services funding. These insights underscore the broader importance of NASA's role in driving innovation and economic growth. Recognizing these factors is essential for stakeholders, policymakers, and the public to understand the full value of supporting NASA's initiatives and the essential contribution they make to the U.S. economy. 1. Economic output and job creation. NASA's activities in FY 2023 generated an impressive $75.6 billion in economic output, supporting 304,803 jobs across various sectors. Each NASA job is estimated to create an additional 16 jobs in the broader economy, highlighting the agency's significant role in job creation. Additionally, the average annual income for NASA-related positions is significantly higher than the national average, reflecting the high skill level required in these roles. 2. Sector contributions. The Moon to Mars initiative is a major driver of NASA's economic impact. Accounting for 32% of the total output and generating $23.8 billion. Investments in climate change research also play a crucial role, contributing 11% to the overall economic impact with expenditures of $2.4 billion. Understanding these sector contributions can provide insights into how targeted investments can spur growth in specific industries. 3. Multiplier effect. NASA's economic activities exhibit a substantial multiplier effect where every dollar produced by NASA generates an estimated additional $8 in the economy. This effect underscores the interconnectedness of NASA's operations with other sectors and highlights its broader economic influence beyond direct job creation and spending. 4. A geographical economic impact. The economic effects of NASA's activities are geographically concentrated in states with NASA centers such as California, Texas, Florida, and Alabama. This concentration illustrates how federal investments can stimulate local economies, creating significant economic benefits in specific regions while also contributing to national economic growth. Understanding these regional dynamics can inform policy and investment decisions. 1. The Apollo Program 1961–1972. NASA's Apollo program, which aimed to land humans on the Moon and bring them safely back to Earth, had profound impacts not only on space exploration but also on the U.S. economy. The program led to the development of numerous technologies and industries. For instance, advancements in materials science, telecommunications, and computer technology stemmed from the research and development conducted during the Apollo missions. The economic multiplier effect from the Apollo program is estimated to have contributed significantly to job creation and innovation, with many of the technologies developed finding applications in various sectors including telecommunications, medical devices, and consumer electronics. The Apollo missions not only inspired a generation but also laid the groundwork for the modern aerospace industry. 2. The Manhattan Project 1942–1946. This U.S. government research project during World War II aimed to develop the atomic bomb. The project brought together some of the greatest scientific minds of the time and resulted in significant advancements in physics, engineering, and chemistry. The economic impact was substantial as it led to the growth of industries related to nuclear energy, defense technologies, and materials science. Post-war, many of the technologies and scientific methodologies developed during the Manhattan Project were adapted for civilian use, stimulating economic growth and leading to the establishment of new industries. Furthermore, the project demonstrated the potential of government-funded research to drive economic activity and technological advancement. 3. The Interstate Highway System 1956–present, initiated by the Federal Aid Highway Act of 1956. The construction of the interstate highway system transformed the American landscape and economy.
The investment in this infrastructure project not only created millions of jobs during the construction phase but also had long-term economic ripple effects. The highway system facilitated the movement of goods and people across the country, leading to the growth of suburban areas, the expansion of the automotive industry, and a boom in retail and service industries. The economic benefits of the interstate highway system are evident in its contribution to increased productivity, job creation, and the overall enhancement of the U.S. economy as it allowed for more efficient transportation and logistics. NASA's significant investment in space exploration, particularly through its Moon to Mars initiative and climate change research, is projected to create a transformative impact across various sectors of the economy by 2031. This investment, totaling $10 billion, is expected to catalyze a 50% growth in space, robotics, and agriculture sectors, leading to an expansive ripple effect throughout the U.S. economy.
Economic growth projections.
1. Space sector expansion. The commercial space industry, already buoyed by NASA's initiatives, is predicted to experience substantial growth. As private enterprises engage in partnerships with NASA for lunar exploration and beyond, innovations in satellite technology, space tourism, and extraterrestrial resource extraction are anticipated. By 2031, the space sector could see its revenue swell, driven by advancements in launch technologies and reduced costs.
2. Robotics advancements. Investments in robotics, particularly in automation for space missions and agricultural applications, will likely revolutionize both sectors. The use of robotics in agriculture can enhance efficiency, reduce labor costs, and improve crop yields. This synergy between space technology and agriculture can lead to more sustainable farming practices and increased food security. 3. Agricultural innovations. NASA's emphasis on sustainable practices in climate research is expected to drive innovations in precision agriculture, utilizing satellite data for monitoring crop health and optimizing resource use. This technological integration will not only bolster the agricultural sector but also foster environmental sustainability. Job creation and workforce development. The anticipated growth within these sectors will translate into significant job creation. With NASA supporting over 304,803 jobs in FY 2023, the multiplier effect indicates that each NASA job creates an additional 16 jobs in the economy. By 2031, the total job support from NASA's investments could reach upwards of 600,000 jobs, encompassing highly skilled positions in engineering, technology, and environmental science. Economic ripple effects. 1. Increased tax revenue. NASA's activities are projected to generate substantial tax revenues, enhancing public services and infrastructure.
The estimated $9.6 billion in tax revenues from NASA's operations in FY 2023 could increase significantly as economic activity expands, aiding state and local governments in funding essential services. 2. Regional economic impact. States with NASA centers like California, Texas, and Florida will continue to see concentrated economic benefits. The procurement activities related to the Moon to Mars initiative will stimulate local economies, leading to further investment in infrastructure and community development.
3. Innovation ecosystem. NASA's investment will bolster a robust ecosystem for innovation.
The agency's partnerships with universities, research institutions, and private enterprises are expected to foster a culture of creativity and technological advancement, driving further growth in STEM fields.
Climate research and sustainability. The integration of climate research into NASA's initiatives will not only address pressing environmental challenges but also stimulate economic activity.
Investments aimed at understanding climate change impacts are expected to promote sustainable practices across sectors.
By encouraging the adoption of green technologies and sustainable resource management, NASA's efforts will support long-term economic resilience and environmental stewardship. Conclusion.
The projected 50% growth in the space, robotics, and agriculture sectors by 2031, fueled by NASA's $10 billion investment, represents a pivotal moment for the U.S. economy.
This investment will not only foster job creation and economic output but will also enhance technological innovation and environmental sustainability. As NASA continues to lead in scientific exploration, its economic ripple effects will resonate across the nation, influencing a wide array of industries and shaping the future of the U.S. economy for generations to come.